you've been to 50 doctors looking for someone that will tell you he's schizophrenic. Because you believe he's schizophrenic, and you've told us, and you disparage these doctors as being incompetent.
Egotistical,
you say they're egotistical and incompetent because they don't agree with your diagnosis of schizophrenic.
Okay, I have something to say to that, actually. Adam Lanza was diagnosed with autism, and that worked out great because he was not given the right medication or any medication
Adam
at all.
Lanza to
I did not say that.
To Bodhi.
I did not say that. He was clearly psychotic. They made a big mistake. Now, what you're up against in the mental health care system is doctors who give the blank autism diagnosis. That's all they do. And usually there's a mixture of both or several diagnoses.
Who are you talking to?
The audience.
Well, talk to me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're not having an election here. They're not going to vote.
That's okay. That's okay. But I just want to know, what would you do if you were me and your son was going absolutely crazy, as he is right now in this studio, and anyone can see it, and he is not on any medication? I live with this 24/7.
He's not going crazy. He has autism. Kids with autism have meltdowns.
Okay, but you need to also have them function in the real world.
Well, hang on a second.
Sure.
She asked me a question. Allow me to answer.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not a politician either, you know.
You said, what would I do?
Yes, what would you do?
Well, first off, I would recognize my own limitations.
Okay.
And recognize that as a mother, I, number one, was not objective. Number two, would be a good source of information to a caregiver. And I would look really hard to find someone that I had confidence in, that would go through a diagnostic process and not just talk to them for 5 or 6 minutes and render some diagnosis, because we know that happens a lot.
Yes, we do.
So I'd want someone that would...
that's how you get shoes on the White House lawn, is because all of these great doctors are in hiding. They don't come out.
Let me finish.
Sorry, it's not the guns. It's the mental illness that comes first. The guns come second. And nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about this. Why not? Where are the psychiatrists behind all of these terrible massacres? Where are they? They're in hiding under the HIPAA laws.
I would find a doctor that I had confidence in, that would actually take time.
This is going on the editing floor, I know.
I would find a doctor that I had confidence in, that would really take time to evaluate my son and go through it. If I didn't disagree, if I didn't agree with that, then I would get a second opinion.
I have. Now I can tell you why.
I wouldn't get 49 second opinions.
I'm gonna, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing though that you don't know. And I gotta tell you, this one doctor who works at a very prestigious hospital happened to train so many fellows that even a psychologist friend of mine, PhD, who's seen my son, she tried to get him with a doctor that she knows, and the doctor took a look at all the paperwork, said, oh, this doctor, I trained under him. I'm sorry, I'm just not the right fit.
You think it's a big conspiracy?
I'm not saying it's a conspiracy.
But you know what that sounds like? That sounds delusional.
Well, thank you very much. I have bipolar. But this is the reality of it.
Okay, but let me say, you're talking about clozapine here or clozaril here. You understand that that's a black labeled drug that is given only as a last resort with schizophrenics that do not respond to any of the other medications.
That's correct.
And you've got to have blood work.
That's correct.
Like every week or 10 days, and not every psychiatrist can even give this. It's such a potent drug.
And it's
a last ditch effort to try and control the delusions,
My son was in a straitjacket and you were there.
He was not in a straitjacket.
It was an orange papoose. Do you remember that?
And,
8 hours. You do remember that.
By the way, he's not going crazy, as you call it. Upstairs, he's just fine right now. He's just being fine.
Okay.